welcome everyone to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The sure hands, it's Stokes. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Punt is on its way. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. So FIU's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because a week ago, but it beat me. Obviously, a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's exactly what you wanted from this offense, man. Just breathe a little bit easier, created a little bit of space by getting that first down. Now I wonder, now does this open it up? Does this give us a chance now on first down, be more aggressive, more space on the football field, less concerned about maybe going backwards?
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Got it in the middle, it's Dennis. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy...
There he goes! He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Panthers have this offense rolling. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Dawson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He's got the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play.
Touchdown, Panthers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Paget. Here's a heat. The sure hands, it's Stokes. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, better look out. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
That's caught. It's Patterson. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man, it's Dawson. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Great move. Now he's got room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option. The give. Got enough for the 1st down. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers. They've got the lead and tried to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Middle Tennessee, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cuber. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Working that left side now. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Back open in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the punt team. Cradles it at the 35. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looked, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The offense changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. He fires one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lawrence. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we...
Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house, great blocking, and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
That makes the score Florida International 28, Middle Tennessee 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Cuber. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Off-play action on first down. Skips away from pressure.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. In football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
To the air, it's Paget. Got a man, it's Lawrence. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Off the play fake. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. FIU will line up to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. Looking to fire. And the running back able to get his hands on it, but what he couldn't do is keep it. Second bounds, it's incomplete. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Here's the pressure. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be brought down. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set going for it all. Touchdown, FIU! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a Q...
Oh, they block it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Cuber. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Paget. Grabbed over the middle, it's Galloway. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Lofts one deep down the right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Slithers into space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Van Buren. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. From the gun, running back gets to give. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. It's Lawrence. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback moving. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Florida International offense is back on the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Touchdown, Panthers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Got it looking for a first. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. That's reeled in. It's Stokes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man quickly. On the move at the 30. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Finds his tight end. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
On the play.
FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The kick is on its way. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They've got the screen set up. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Wants to go up top. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.